We are live. We are live. We're live. Yay. I'm so happy to be here in this freezing cold outside of this Waffle House. It's times like these I wish I could get by just doing normal person streams inside. But that doesn't bring in the views like something like this does. I also don't like the fact that the shade is covering my face. I feel like it's obscuring me. And I feel like that could hurt the performance on TikTok, but we'll see what happens. Okay, is that a little bit better maybe? Yo, what's up, Smitten Kazar, 913 Most Wanted, Alvin's 1234, Zinfinity Bot on Twitch. How y'all doing? I hope y'all are staying warm today because I'm kind of not. What's up, I know you? Fucking god damn it, dude. Stupid ass headphone wire. Alright. Just wanted to adjust the webcam a bit. I've been fucking with the webcam for a while now. This is as good as it's gonna get, I guess. Can I go buy some waffles? We will think about that, bro. You know what I forgot to do, actually? I did forget to do something kind of important. Forgot to update my sub goal. I'm just now realizing that. Is anybody on YouTube? I don't think my YouTube bot has connected yet, so we're gonna have to check manually. Oh, God, these wires, bro. Fucking 1,000 wires for everything. They all get tangled. Okay. Alright, let's see. Okay. Yo, we got a follow from Face Rigstar. Appreciate it. My hair is so pretty. I appreciate it. I feel like it's kind of a mess today. I'm trying to find a style that works, but I'm glad you like it. It's awesome. Okay, we dropped a lot of subs, but that happens. Alright, we're at 52 subs. So what we're gonna do is update this first of all. Thanks for the something. I can't check it at the moment. We're at 52 subs, not 70. And the sub goal is going to be 60, not 80. I usually do this before the stream. Slipped my mind today. A lot of stuff going on. Okay. Chilly out. Oh yeah, it is chilly. You can tell by the way I am dressed today that it is cold out. And very windy. There was like a giant gust and it blew over my tripod, blew over my mic. Luckily I didn't have my phone or webcam on the tripod, but my god. The wind is bullshit today. I'm like, what is going on, dude? Come on. I don't mind it being a bit colder, but the wind is a bit overkill. Yeah, I'm going to build the Waffle House logo in Minecraft. That is the plan. Okay. The good news is the Waffle House logo Thank you, Mr. Truck. It's not even like a fancy truck, it's like a work truck making all that racket. The good news is the Waffle House logo is pretty straightforward, so this shouldn't take too long, hopefully. And I won't have to be out in this cold for that long. But yes, if we hit the sub goal, we'll get some food or something. Yeah, sure, why not? Okay, what am I doing right now? Yeah, I opened Minecraft, but it's just taking forever. Okay, let's open TikTok Live Studio. Please, no updates. Okay. All right, it's good. Play Omegle. Didn't Omegle shut down? They got a bunch of knockoffs, though, I know. TikTok Live Studio, any day now. How's everybody's day going? Y'all staying warm? Oh my god. Do a stream at Starbucks and draw their logo? I've thought about it. There's one Starbucks I have in mind for that. I have been thinking about that, so you may see that soon. What's up, who is KG? How you doing, bro? Playing Call of Duty. Have fun, Romeo. I'm gonna be playing the same game I've played for like the last 20,000 streams. Ugh. TikTok Live Studio has an update of 751 megabytes. Not only is this going to take forever because my internet is kind of trash out here, it's also going to use up some of my hotspot data that I have a limited amount of per month. Thanks, TikTok Live Studio. You always know how to fuck up my day. You're sick. Feel better, Toby. I'm sorry to hear that. Okay. What's my phone at? I should make sure my phone doesn't die on me. It's at 43%. So I probably got to plug it in. Time to fish around my pockets once more. I deserve way more people to watch me. This is so funny. I'm glad you like it, Face Rigstar, because I'm low-key suffering right now. TikTok sucks anyway. What's up, Rezzy? Yo, if you don't know who Rezzy is, you're not a real Austin the Wingman fan. This guy actually stream sniped me outside of Target. And I turned that shit into a clip. It got like 5.8 million views on YouTube, which is crazy. Rezzy, you know, people were saying you look like you were gonna murder me. That's what everybody was saying. Like, oh, he had his hands in his pocket, head hunched down. Bro had a plan there. That was funny. Yeah, it looked like you were gonna pull a gun. I didn't notice. I saw a bunch of people commenting that. I'm like, oh, whatever. And then finally, like a week after I posted it, I sat down and actually watched the clip all the way through. And I'm like, holy shit, this guy was gonna murder me, but changed his mind at the last second. I see where they're coming from. I never know. You know, I edit all the clips myself, post them. I never noticed how menacing you unintentionally looked. So that was really funny to me when I finally did realize it. These people, they aren't lying. Oh, that's funny, bro. Bro, I have a new tripod. I'll have to talk about it. Let me plug in my phone. Okay. Yeah, guys, I don't know how the TikTok Live is going to perform today because I feel like the angle is less than optimal, and you know how people are with TikTok. They have no brain, they have no capacity. So we're gonna see. I also don't like the shade. Another thing about the spot, that's what I was going to say. I'm on like a slope right now. Like I'm on a median between the entranceway and a parking spot that thankfully was open, so I was able to park right next to it. But this median is like sloped all weirdly, and it gets even worse if you go further that way. But it's all sloped and weird, and I'm like, oh my god, decided to like mess with the tripod's legs to get it to stay. Did we get a sub? Yo, who subbed? I literally missed it, bro. Actually, I happen to have that my stream manager open on Google Chrome. Yo, the Epic Bear with Prime. Hell yeah, Epic Bear. Appreciate it, bro. That's awesome. I think he joined my Discord. Yeah, guys, I have a Discord server. I think that's where the Epic Bear is. Name seems somewhat familiar. Another follow from Torb. Join us. We'd love to see it. Look at this. Bro, this tripod, like, I got a new tripod that has 3 legs that go up really high. Police just drove by. To the, it has a better balance scheme, okay? And you can adjust the heights of each leg individually. So if it's, you know, the ground's like this, you can make this leg longer, this leg shorter. But even with that, the wind is shaking the tripod. I'm like, come on, bro. Your Discord has nearly 300 now. Congratulations. My Discord does not. Maybe one day it will. All right. We're going to go live on TikTok. This will be interesting. Let's do it. All right. Let's adjust this chat here to get this centered. It's been like 9 days since I streamed. Semester started, school started, so, you know, takes up a lot of time. No more ad. Congratulations, Epic Bear. No more ads for you. Okay. So, guys, as you can see, we are set up outside of a Waffle House today, and we are going to be building the Waffle House logo in Minecraft, which is pretty straightforward. It's just black, blocky, rectangle text for the most part on a yellow background. So shouldn't be nearly as bad as like the Taco Bell logo was or the Burger King logo was. What's up, Jesus fan on TikTok? Good to see you, bro. Oh, you know what I never did? My bot on YouTube isn't working, so I haven't seen a single message from YouTube viewers, and I probably have some. What's up, Luke, Agent Chronix? Oh my god, I have a ton of people on YouTube that I just completely missed out on. Wow, good to see you all, bro. But my bot isn't working, so I'm going to check manually. That's awesome. Okay. Let's continue here. Okay, let's load into our world here. Home Depot. Do more online classes. Reggie, stay tuned. Stay tuned. For y'all who are watching on TikTok who have seen my online class series, stay tuned. Because I just had my first session of an online class today. So, for those who don't know, I did a series towards the end of last semester where I attended my online class from weird places, and the whole point was like, how long can I get away from it before my professor notices and says something? And it turned into something more than that. He noticed on day 3, and he told me to stop on day 4, but it ended up going 6 days, and it was like a whole big thing. It was really cool. And people really like that series, so there's a chance that we're going to do it again this semester because I'm enrolled in another online class that has a similar format. Yes, this is real, CV. What, you don't think it is? Do you think the background's fake? So yeah, I did that series. It got like 35 million views across TikTok, YouTube, Instagram. A bunch of people watched it. I had one popular creator make a video about it. Got a bunch of views too. So we may continue the series this semester. So stay tuned if you want to see more of that. I like the chances right now. If I'm able to make it to a stream, hell yeah, Hazmat bro. It's good to see you. It's a green screen, 100%. All right, Resi. This was a green screen. How can I do this? Resi, you may have just cost my webcam, bro. No way. What? That was the worst timing ever. Okay, it disconnected the wire. Hold on. That is unbelievable that just happened to me. Hold on, I pray this thing still works. Hey, it still works. Okay. Wind blew over my tripod at the worst moment when I wasn't there to catch it. God damn it, I couldn't script that shit if I tried. Alright, I gotta set up my tripod. Hard to get the angle right. Am I using the right source for my mic on OBS? Let me check for real quick. Yeah, I am. Okay. That's how you prove it's real right there, the wind. Alright, is that good enough, chat? Is this good enough angle? Fuck it. I don't want to mess with that anymore. Resi, first you try to kill me at Target, and then you try to destroy my setup at Waffle House with your psychic wind powers, bro. What's up with that? What's up with that, bro? It's a good clip. Hey, it may just be. It may just be. Just for that, you're going to follow? Thanks, CV. I'm glad somebody I got a follow out of that. Yeah, this webcam has fallen onto the concrete many times and somehow hasn't stopped working, which is kind of crazy. It's like tilted. Hold on. It's tilted. Okay. Better. Okay. At least I'm outside. I low-key wish I wasn't. But, you know, it is what it is. It's really cold out here. If you haven't noticed from how I'm all bundled up. Okay. Where were we? Yeah, what's up, person with a blue name who I can't see? It's too dark. All right. So last time, guys, we were outside of a Burger King and we built the Burger King logo. Turned out pretty good. Before that, we were outside of a Taco Bell. And that logo turned out pretty good as well. And as you can see, it is windy and it is cold and uncomfortable, and I needed a break from the difficult logos, so we have something a bit easier today, but still just as iconic. The Waffle House. And we're going to be building the Waffle House logo in Minecraft. Right outside of the actual building. Okay, what colors do I want here? Let's see. I think yellow wool is going to do the trick for the background. And black wool will do the trick for the text. Okay. Thanks for the follow, Patron. I look good. Thanks, lovely lemon. PC absolutely loves the weather. That's a good point. I do not have to worry about my laptop overheating when I'm outside in the cold like this, okay? Honestly, chat, I have streamed in the summer. I live in Florida, all right? And it gets really fucking hot in the summer, even during the spring and the fall. I've streamed in the middle of the summer, and it's hit like 95 degrees, and I have to worry about whether or not my laptop's going to overheat, because that's like a real concern I have when I stream outside. And my phone that gives hotspot to the stream, it's overheated before, and when I lose the internet connection, the stream just dies. So it's a real concern I have to think about. Hi Austin, first time here. Have I seen the movie The Truman Show? I have not seen it, but I've heard about it a million times. How many years into our lives are filmed from start to finish? The person that's going to do that may have already been born. So we'll see. Is this even AI or am I real? It's real, bro. Why wouldn't you think it's real? Come on now. Do a frozen Waffle House logo? I guess I could. Alright, so we got to figure out a place to build this logo. As you can tell, we have a lot of logos in here already. We have a lot of experience with this. Okay. I think I'm going to do it facing this way. So let's build up. I should do it facing this way so it's like not in the way. Alright, we'll do that. Okay. Alright, we'll build it this high. I'm not gonna go... I'll go a little bit higher. Okay. So guys, the nice part about building the Waffle House logo outside of an actual Waffle House is if I ever need a reference image for the Waffle House, I can just look behind me. When did I start this Minecraft world? Sometime last year, bro. I don't know when. We haven't done Chick-fil-A before. What happened to the block? Okay. We haven't done Chick-fil-A yet, mainly because Chick-fil-A has a really stupid logo with all the cursives and shit. It'd be really difficult. But there are some Chick-fil-A's with like more boxy logo. I'd like to do those at some point. So thanks for the sub on YouTube, Gorilla Corp. Am I gonna eat Waffle House food? All right, guys. If we hit our sub goal on Twitch, which is 60 subs, then we will order some food. Or if I get 5,000 coins donated on TikTok, we will order a waffle or some shit from Waffle House, bro. We're gonna get some food. It'll keep us warm. Thanks, Mr. Pasta, for the heart me. If we get 4,999 more coins on TikTok, then yes, we will order food from Waffle House while sitting outside of the Waffle House building the logo. Amazon would be easy. It's literally an arrow. Oh, that's where you're wrong, Rezi. That arrow curves. You know what Minecraft doesn't like? Curves. So that'd be... Actually, Amazon would be cool. Yo, chat, what do you think about that, actually? Go to an Amazon warehouse and build the logo outside the warehouse? I do know of a few warehouses, actually. Now, Rezi, you may have cooked, bro. You may have cooked with that. Amazon warehouse could be good. Yo, what's up, Jalaka? Good to see you, bro. Always a good stream when Jalaka's here. What are you at Waffle House? That doesn't make any sense. Why am I at Waffle House? Because I'm going to build the logo in Minecraft. Chat, should I build logos in Hightail? I heard that Hightail has a creative mode. Is it possible to build logos in Hightail? Because that could be something to consider at some point. Yes, I stream on the red and the purple apps, all at the same time as the TikTok app. And I couldn't come up with color in time. Okay. All right, so we got to start with the W. Let's see. All right, these letters are kind of thick, but not too thick. Got this kind of gradient, I'll say. I have not done McDonald's yet, actually. We'll have to do McDonald's at some point, too. Is it possible to stream on LinkedIn? Is that a thing, really? I have not streamed on LinkedIn, no. I'm going to say the gradient is a little less aggressive than this. So, like, every 3 blocks type shit. Yeah, that looks like the exact gradient of the W. I like that. Okay. Am I live? Yes, Colton, I'm live. Is it cold outside? I'm going to let you answer that question yourself. Do you think it's cold outside with what I'm wearing? Peep the fit. This is the thickest, girthiest, that probably wasn't the right word to use, bulkiest jacket, sweater, sweatshirt, warm clothing I own, bro. This used to be my grandfather's. See, it's probably older than I probably older than I am by a few decades. He gave it to me, and it's in pretty good condition. It does have a rip right here, but it keeps you warm. It does keep you warm. Do I have TikTok? Nah, I don't have a TikTok, bro. Fuck that shit. Can I stream the weather app so we know the date? All right, chat. I'll tell you what, bro. You want to know the date? I'll show you the date right now, bro. Date. Why do we have caps lock on? Oh, it just showed my location. What the fuck, Google? Oh my god. That's what I hate about Google. Was that on purpose, bro? I just looked up the date. Why did Google have to tell my exact location? Unbelievable. Potato Gritty, did you do that on purpose, bro? We have to ban your ass? Oh my god. Whatever. I'm not gonna get deterred. I'm on a mission here to build the Waffle House logo, even if it's 51 degrees outside and windy as hell. Let's go. Alright, so how thick should we make the letters? I'm gonna say 3 thick, bro. Fuck it. Go big or go home, bro. On your way. Chat. That was AI. That wasn't real. Don't worry about it. So I'm gonna say the letters are 3 thick, like this. This kind of a thickness. And I think that looks pretty good. Alright. So now we have to do this part over here. Oh my god. It's kind of hard to see black blocks in this brightness, you know? Nobody has ever had this problem before when live streaming, except for me. Just open the Minecraft launcher again. Oops. We are coming? No, Toby, do not. You need to stop Google. Yeah, Google, I love Google, but Google, you don't have to dox me every single time. Chat, I was streaming outside of a Best Buy, and someone's like, oh, I know your location. I know you're in Florida. I'm like, no, you don't. There's so many Best Buys in the world. And I got the genius idea to Google how many Best Buys are there in the world. And I Googled it, and Google said, yeah, there's 1,064 Best Buys, including the one in your current location, insert city name, Florida. I'm like, seriously? And then just now, earlier in this stream, someone's like, oh, what's the date? Stream the weather out. Okay, all right, what's the date? I look up the date, and it says, okay, it is January 15th, 2026 in insert city, Florida. I'm like, come on, bro. Why does Google love to dox me so much? What's up, buddy boy? What company am I doing today? Yeah, guys, I'm outside of a McDonald's. I'm going to be building the McDonald's logo, as you can see. Very obvious, very, very clear, right? That's what's going on, right? You thought this was a TikTok video. I've seen so many people say that. Chat, be honest with me. Are y'all stupid? Are y'all dumb? Are you using all of your brain, or are you only using a fraction of it, bro? Because, it says, it has the red icon and it's live, and TikTok shows you that it's live. How do you know if it's live, bro? It's not pre-recorded either, Geo. Is this live? Nah, guys, it's pre-recorded. I'm sorry. You thought it was a background. Well, I don't blame you for thinking it's a green screen if it's your first time here. And guys, it's pretty hard to type on a laptop's keyboard with gloves or mittens or whatever on, so it's even harder, bro. Is this AI? No, it's a pre-recorded green screen. Get it right. Is it cold out today? No, it's actually really warm. It feels great out here. Alright, so I hope that my pattern here is going to work out, but I don't know. Maybe I didn't make this big enough. We'll have to see. Alright, we have to go down by 3. I'm going to go back to the college videos. They were peak. Danny, the plan is hopefully. The plan is hopefully. As you can see by what I'm wearing, it is very cold out, okay? And it's going to continue to be cold for a while. And most of the interesting, funny places are outside, so I don't know how that's going to work. But I have a new online class I'm taking this semester. I had the first session today, and I was normal. I was in my room, okay? I wasn't weird. And the professor seems chill, even more open-minded than my last professor. And what I like a lot about it is it's an entirely different group of students. It's like this is a journalism class, and I'm an engineering major. So I'm low-key, I'm out of my element here. But I didn't recognize a single student. So maybe they haven't seen me before, they weren't going to give me away or anything. So it's a new audience for this kind of thing. But yeah, hopefully we'll be able to continue it. Next Thursday is when I'll do it, and I'll have the video out by Sunday or something, if we do it. I've really got to decide if the last day of dropping classes for free is tonight, so I gotta really make a decision. I think I'm gonna do it though. Go order food. Chat, we are only going to order food if we get 5,000 coins on TikTok. We're at 145. I don't think it's going to happen today, bro. Thanks for the follow, buddy boy. Have I ever gotten banned or kicked out of a store for recording, not streaming? Yeah, I've gotten kicked out of plenty of places. I got banned from a Walmart for I don't know how long it was actually, but it was over a year ago, so maybe it's expired by now. Yeah, I've gotten banned from Walmart and kicked out of many places, so hopefully this doesn't happen here. Alright, so we're almost done with the W. I'd like to finish this logo sooner than later because it's only going to get colder. Alright, so that is the W of our Waffle House logo, and I think it looks pretty accurate. So that's our first letter, bro. Now we have to build the yellow background to make it more defined. So let's do that. W logo. WW so far? WW, what do y'all think, bro? Peak, hell yeah. Chief Queef, asking a question 1,000 times does not make it any better of a question. I'm not going to tell you my location. I'm not just going to willingly give that shit away, bro. What's my bit rate? So chat, that's the problem actually. Normally, I can get away with like a 1080p stream, sometimes on both platforms. And even though I have full bars of 4G here, I have like a 12 megabit per second upload speed. So I'm doing a 720p stream on YouTube and Twitch as well as TikTok, both at like 2500 to 2800 bitrate. So it's not too impressive, but the internet isn't great. What's my full name and social security number? Oh, I'm glad you asked, Rezi. I've been dying to tell somebody my SSN. Y'all think about that? Like, you can never tell anybody what your social security number is. Like, you just have to keep that to yourself. It's kind of sad, you know? Has anyone come to ask what I was doing yet? So guys, fun fact. When I was setting up this stream, and I was like 3 minutes away from going live, 3 guys came out of the Waffle House, and they walked by. I said, hey, what you doing, bro? And I told them, hey, I'm going to be building the logo. And I had a feeling they may not be impressed by that explanation. So I was like, yeah, I've done this at a few other places, and it's gone really well. So I'm trying to build myself up, you know? And they're like, okay, that's kind of interesting. And they're like, are you on Twitch? I'm like, yeah, Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok. And I showed them my Twitch. You know what I really should do is show them my TikTok, because I got like 50K followers on TikTok. That's enough to make people somewhat impressed. I only have 2,000 followers on Twitch. And even though Twitch is like the slowest growing platform out of all those, you know, 2K is less impressive than 50K. But I show them, maybe they're watching right now. Hey guys from Waffle House, y'all watching? Because one guy's phone was dead, but the other guy took a picture of my name, so they may be watching right now. I need a heater jacket. Does it look like I'm made of money, bro? Bro, you should see my setup. Look at. You think I can afford a heater jacket when I'm literally sitting on a bucket from Dick's Sporting Goods that's over 20 years old, that sat in my dad's garage for just as long? I can't afford no heater jacket. Setup tour. The setup is kind of scuffed, bro. I really don't want to fuck with getting the webcam back in place. That guy scraped that guy's towing something and he scraped it on the entrance to the Waffle House. Embarrassing. Someone's from Saudi Arabia watching me. Don't you guys like enslave people there? But that's cool. Thanks for being here, buddy boy. The fuck am I plugged into? Guys, I don't know. What am I plugged into? If, you know, guys, if the plugging and the internet situation would be pretty easy if I had a green screen. I was in my studio, you know? You're from Alaska? So it's like just as cold there as it is here, pretty much. It's cool. Go to the moon and do it live. We'll see, bro, one day. My mic's muted. See, Danny, you think you're so slick? Watch this. Chat, type 3 if you can hear me. Watch this. Watch this. Watch how easy this is, bro. Oh, what happened? How is John Banks and Sammy and Rivers and Andre and 87 and Santermia, how are they all typing 3? How's that happening, bro? Buddy Boy and... is that Jay? Jay on Twitch? Doesn't seem like my mic's muted, bro. Nice try, bro. It has actually been muted in the past on TikTok, so it's possible, but Okay. These letters are really big. Oh, this is gonna take forever, bro. I don't want to be here that late because it's gonna get so cold. What am I doing? Alex, all right. We have somebody on TikTok that is asking what I am doing. Alex, what does the text on screen say? Okay? It'd be different if I was just doing a stream and there's no explanation, but I happen to have text on screen underneath my webcam and above the game telling you exactly what's going on to avoid these sort of questions. So, what do you think I'm doing, Alex? Yes, we have a ring light outside, bro. You can actually see my shadow right here. See, that's the shadow of the ring light, so you know it's real. Yo, bro, what's happening here? I don't know, Tony Rums, what's happening here? What am I doing right now, Grumpy? Anybody know? I don't know what I'm doing. Did I get snow before? It actually did snow up north in Florida last year, but not where I am, so. What are we doing? Am I streaming yet? What are we doing? How is this possible? Am I playing Minecraft right now? Call me Jay? Didn't I call you Jay? What's up? Kazo Quaste is the name. I'm just gonna call you name. No King, you can't leak my ID. Not that you know it anyway. Guys, can someone tell me what I'm doing? I forgot, bro. Thanks for the bit, by the way. It takes, I think, 2 bits to cause TTS, okay? Because people are donating 1 bit and spamming and... Okay, speaking of spamming, you know, I just jinxed myself, I guess. Hold on. It's so hard to use my phone when I have gloves on too, so this guy is really making my life difficult. For the people watching on TikTok, I apologize for this guy who didn't get enough attention from his parents as a kid. Okay, where are you, you scumbag? Here he is. Hi! Hey, user 205-570-34732. I got a surprise for you. We're gonna mute you for the entire duration of the live. Oh, I can report a comment too. I'll report your ass for hate speech. Congratulations, bro. But I would like to block you or mute you more than I want to report you. Okay. Oh God, Owen, come on, Owen, be better than that. Glad you're back, Toby. TikTok chat isn't always horrendous, but I don't know, man. I need mods, bro. I have a mod, but she's not watching today. She can't make like 90% of my streams. It's unfortunate. What did bro say? We can't repeat what he said, bro. Don't spend it all in one place. Thanks, Grumpy. Wow. How you doing, Cloud? Austin the winning man. All right. Did we get another sub? Wait, what the hell? Did we get another sub on Twitch? What happened? Yo, Resi subscribed like 7 minutes ago, and I missed it. Shout out Resi with the sub. We're 6 subs away from ordering Waffle House. If we get to 60 subs on Twitch, I'll order some food, bro. It'll warm me up at least. Okay. See, guys, if it happens once, okay, if you're watching on TikTok and you see that shit, show the hairline? No, we're not gonna. I show you my driver's license before I show you the hairline. Fuck no. Look, it's one thing if you do it once like Owen did, and you're like, okay, I'm done. But if you're spamming it, I care less about the content of the message and more so that you're spamming it, because you fuck up chat for everybody else. So go fuck yourself, Grapple. Get out of here. Losers, bro. Do the Walmart logo at Walmart? I will someday. It's been a challenge, though. Say 6'7" if it's real. 6'7". Okay, where were we? We were building the background for the W. Can y'all let me focus, please? We haven't even finished a single letter, bro. Like, how many letters are there in Waffle House? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's 11 letters, and we haven't even finished one, and it's already been almost half an hour. We're gonna be here until next morning at this rate. Prove it isn't a green screen. Jack, do you want me to walk into the background? Would that prove it's real for you? Do y'all really not think it's real? 6, 7 letters. Has anyone looked at me weird? Not that I've noticed, no. Alright, chat, so we've built the background for the W. So let's see if this is a fitting color. I think that's a good yellow, bro. I think this yellow matches that yellow pretty good. Feet cam. Ugh. Wearing Crocs. How many people came up to me? Only 3, but they were in a group before I started the stream. I use a hotspot, bro. Bro is in 2016. I'll take that as a compliment since people romanticize that shit, bro. Walk into Waffle House. All right, Elmo. I'm going to walk into the background for you to prove that it's actually real. Watch this. I feel like my attire should be proof enough. My Crocs match my shirt. Oh, you can see the shirt, yeah. There was a bit of planning for my outfit, yes. But of course, with how cold it is, you can barely see the shirt, so. Holy outfit? Owen, is that holy outfit in a good way or bad way? Bro is making the most of his 15. I mean, people think I'm younger than I am, but that's a new record, I think. Both? Okay, Owen. So you had a nothing burger statement. There's no snow. It's because I'm in Florida, bro. Anal cam. I'm going to have to pass on that, Chief Queef. Thanks for the suggestion. All right, so we built the W. It's time for the A. All right, so something interesting about Waffle House that was not the case for Target is that the A is one whole block away from the W. Like, it's not up in the W's personal space. So you got to keep that in mind. Oh, chat, pay attention. Pay attention. See, this is why I get paid the big bucks to do this shit. Pay attention, okay? Who else would have noticed, who else has ever noticed in their whole life that the slope of the A is more so than the slope of the W, okay? The W has a more gradual slope. The A is more aggressive. Have y'all ever noticed that? No, you haven't, but I just did. So we got to keep that in mind when we're building the A to make it as accurate as possible, bro. Poor Twitch, bitching about ads. I wish I could turn them off. I can't. That's not important. That's a losing mentality, bro. That's how we make it inaccurate. Now, what should the slope be? I think every 2 blocks. I think every 2 blocks is fine. We'll see if it looks good with the W, but we'll try this to start. Oh, shit. Are we not going to... No, it does work out. Okay, beautiful. Look at that. Look at that. The slope difference between the W and the A is real, and it is noticeable if you're actually outside of a Waffle House like I am, okay? So let's do it. You're going to kiss me? I would prefer you didn't, Danny. But I appreciate the offer, I guess. Okay. Stream faster. I'm doing the best I can, bro. Okay. So... probably should build this all the way down. Alright, I should. You love my vibe, stay positive. I'm trying my best, Alice. For whatever reason, I'm in a much better mood today than I am most of the time. So, I feel like there's good vibes today. 5 Guys logo. I know what kind of man you are. Build the customers in the Waffle House too? We ain't doing all that. If I had to build the whole building, I'd be here till next week, okay? We're just building the logo, which is the text on the yellow background. I wasn't even planning on doing the red rafters and shit, so... Hooters logo? Wouldn't that live get me restricted or some shit? Bro, was I right? Is that 75 in Archer Road? Nah, it's not Archer Road. Nah. It's not Archer Road. No. Anyway. You're pulling, by the way, you know the location? You guys don't know the location, bro. You recognize the wall? What wall do you recognize? You recognize this wall? Somebody on Twitch thinks they know where it is because of the wall, which is the biggest sack of shit I've ever heard. The half yellow wall on the side. Every Waffle House has that shit, bro. Come on. All right, let's continue here. Oh, I've been asked to leave plenty of times, chat. Most recently was outside of a Walmart. I was going to do the same thing I am now. I was going to build the Walmart logo outside of a Walmart. And I was just about to start. I was literally 30 seconds away from starting the stream. And security comes out and they're like, hey, you can't be here. And I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. And it killed my motivation. It was awful. If I had at least started the stream, I could have gotten a clip out of it. But no, I hadn't started. So, just a complete waste of time. So that sucked. 30K likes to see the setup? Sure, if we get the 30K likes. Or 500 live viewers. I prefer more live viewers, but... Alright, so I gotta pay attention to... So the middle part of the A is like towards the bottom here. I'm gonna say like right here-ish. It's like that kind of a thing. What about that? Is that good? Is that a good A or nah? I mean, we could make it a little bit lower, like this. W? What about this? I'm gonna say no. It's not the play. Where am I located? Guys, I'm at Waffle House right now. Who would have guessed? Okay. I think this is a good A. The gap is a little bit sus, but I think the A matches the slope really well to the actual A, and it looks accurate, so. Break the 2 blocks in the middle. I'm assuming you mean these blocks. Better or worse? Better or worse? Better or worse? What do we think? Next letter, logo boy. Is that what I am, logo boy? Worse? Yeah, I kind of agree with that one. Y'all like the dick in the A's gap. Alright, that's fine. Makes it look fatter, yeah. Can I say happy birthday, Andre? Happy birthday, Andre. There you go, ankle. You know where I am because of the sky. No, the fuck you don't. Thanks for the heart me, the gold boxing gloves, and the let him cook, Matthew. The hole is way smaller. Let's see. This is a pretty small hole anyway, but I don't know. Use stairs in between. If I had a dime for every single time chat has been like, TikTok chat exclusively has been like, hey Austin, have you thought about using stairs this class? Yes, the fuck I have, and yes, the fuck I do. The problem is I am building with wool. Wool doesn't have stairs, nor does it have slabs. If y'all had ball knowledge like I do, you'd know. Could we build with Blackstone, actually? It would be a bit of a... I'm not yelling. Why is caps lock on? Blackstone. Does this look good? Let's see. Is this real? Nah, it's a green screen. Where are the blocks? Okay. Chat, what looks better here? No, Blackstone, it doesn't look black enough for me. I don't like it. Despite having black in the name, it's not doing a good job, so... We can't use slabs. We don't have slabs, bro. We don't have stairs. It's not at 30K, it's at 28K. At least on my end. You guys are supposed to forget, by the way. Polished deep slate? That's even worse. That shit's like gray, and it's a pitiful gray, too. 1072 Airport Road in Jacksonville, Florida. Is that my address? I don't know. Black concrete. There's a funny thing about concrete car. That doesn't have slabs or stairs either. I mean, maybe concrete would be better than wool, but it suffers from the same problem, which is we don't have access to any more detail. So why do the switch, bro? 30K likes. All right, chat. Do you want me to show the setup? Type 30,000 in chat if you want me to show the setup right now. I don't know why you guys are making me do this, because I'm going to have to spend 10 minutes getting the webcam back to its position, but whatever. Y'all are already typing 30K. Why'd I even bother? Alright, chat. Let me show you how I'm streaming in the Waffle House parking lot without blocking traffic or getting ran over. Let's do it. So as you can see, there is a gas station to the right of me. This is the entrance to both the gas station and the Waffle House. So the parking lot's over here. That's my car. I'm like the only person at the Waffle House right now, which is kind of crazy. And this is what I'm actually streaming on. So as you can see, there's a big gradient with the entrance here, and there's the parking spot right there, and there's this like weird ass concrete median, and it ends like right behind me. You can see it curve off right there. I'm literally set up on this concrete median. Barely enough room for my tripod legs and the table, but it works. And I'm not actually in the road, but I'm pretty damn close to it, aren't I? I'm not blocking traffic, so it's real, bro. You just drove past me. Are you the guy in the blue fucking old ass, goofy ass, white trim ass Volkswagen blue? What the fuck is that car? What is that blue fucking weird ass rounded van? That shit's weird. Power source, power bank down here. That's what we got, bro. Alright, let me put the webcam back. Hey, that wasn't too difficult. There we go. Now, alright, webcam's back, as good as it can be. Setup tour? Guys, should we do a setup tour? I haven't done one yet. Y'all want a setup tour? You want a setup tour? Dumbass, bro. I'm doxing myself. Yeah, that's the problem with a setup tour, especially when I'm showing you the gas station I'm right by. Oh, I probably showed you road signs on accident. Totally forgot about that. Is that why I was doxing myself further? Totally forgot. Oops. Can I get some food soon, chat? If we get... There was like 2 things at once. Holy shit, we got another sub on Twitch. I was just about to say, if I get 5 more subs on Twitch, or I get 5,000 coins donated on TikTok, I will order some food from the Waffle House, and we will consume it live on stream. And probably warm me up a bit, because they got hot food. W Self Docs. Thanks for the sub. I think it was Hugh Janus. Was that who it was? W sub, bro. Yeah, we're only getting food if you guys pay for it. That's how this works, bro. Alright. Thanks for the donuts and the roses, Jake. And Saturn for the corn. It's corn! What's up, Mr. Ben Dover? Ugh! That's my mic moving. Okay. They go and rob me, twin? A lot of times people have said that, and it's never happened. Like, I think... Chad, I think I am a master at de-escalation. Like, I've never had a negative interaction with people, and I've done this shit a lot. I've streamed outside a lot, sometimes not in the best areas, and I've had interactions with questionable characters. It's never gone bad, because I think I'm a professional de-escalator. What? Chief Queef, really, bro? You really... It's a green screen anyway, it doesn't matter. Yeah, a person was over there. They were pretty close. That guy was looking at me. Hey! That's funny. He was lurking. Yeah, what was... You guys are watching for my safety, right? What was that guy up to, bro? But, yeah, bro, like if there's ever any interactions, they're either positive or neutral. Like, it's never... Even when I'm getting kicked out and trespassed and shit, I never have people yelling at me. So, it's probably not so great for content, but... I'm low-key a good person, so... Anyways. Can you come visit me? If you know where I am, and you're not going to steal my stuff, then sure, you can come visit me. But I don't think you know where it is. 50K to get a car tour? Fuck no, Alice. You don't need to see my car's license plate. Am I building a waffle? No. I am building something better than a waffle. I am building the logo of the House of Waffles, as a matter of fact. You guys see what that is? WA. That means we are 2 out of 11 letters complete for the Waffle House logo. They have a pretty basic logo, don't they? But it's recognizable, so that's what we're doing right now. My car's not really dirty, but there's no point to a car tour, bro. You're gonna eat the A while I'm distracted? I can't believe it, Hazmat Bros. Is it that one small town? What small town, bro? Alright, let's continue, bro. I like that the sun's on my face now, and you can actually, it's bright, you can see me. I think that's the reason why we're gaining viewers on TikTok. The presentation of this shit matters so much more than you guys would ever believe, bro. I promise you. pancakes are better than waffles. Toby, I 100% agree with you. Despite the fact that I'm literally giving Waffle House free promo right now. We got 533 viewers on TikTok. I prefer pancakes, and it's a shame this place does not sell pancakes. Pancakes are so much easier to eat. They're so much better looking. They're softer. I don't like the crunchy shit of waffles, bro. And people are like, oh, but with waffles, you can keep the syrup inside the holes. Syrup's unhealthy. Checkmate. Checkmate, bro. I don't eat syrup with my pancakes. I eat them shits dry and plain. And they're great. So you don't need syrup. So like the one benefit of waffles functionally, it's not worth it, bro. Red flag? Cornbread? Come on, that's not a red flag. I'm trying to be healthy, that's a green flag, bro. Corn syrup is gross. I will agree with you on that one, Rezi, even though I enjoy Coke. Alright. The person backing up. Yeah, guys, let's judge their driving. Why are they right behind me right now? Hello. You see that, bro? You see that? Bruce Arians looking at, giving me the hardest stare of his life. Did you see that, bro? Did you see him looking at me? I swear to God, that's a doppelganger for Bruce Arians. Y'all, you know football, you know ball. I swear to God, that guy in the car looked exactly like this guy, bro. Was that not this guy in the car? Was that not this guy in the car looking at me, bro? Exactly this guy, bro. That's funny. Anyways, let's continue here. Holy shit, someone's getting pulled over. I was like, what is someone on their intercom? Oh my God, they're pulling in here. The sheriff is pulling over a Toyota in here. And I think they said pull over to the Waffle House. Or is it the Circle K? They're pulling over right over there. Oh boy. Sheriff got handcuffs hanging from the rearview mirror. You all want to see? I kind of feel bad. Show us? Alright, real quick. I gotta clean off my webcam. Let me clean it. Let me clean it real quick. Cleaning my webcam. So yeah, that's that, bro. That's crazy. It's happened. This is the second time it's happened. Though the first time it happened was in December of 2024, and you could see the cop like behind me when they pulled somebody over in the gas station parking lot. So you can't quite see them, but I can see them. They're pretty close. It's kind of cool. I'm gonna take a picture of this because this is low-key funny. No way all this happening, bro. Bro could have had him pull into the Burger King on the other side of the road. Nope. Did a left turn into the Waffle House. I can low-key hear their conversation if I focus. So let's hope the cop doesn't have a problem with me. Let's see the setup. Yeah, guys, let's do a setup tour real quick. I'm going to show you the setup real quick. So, Shad, as you can see, this is the setup. We're all focused on the setup here, right? This is the setup right here, you know, the setup. And as you can see, I'm on this median. So there's the gas station right over there. And I'm on this median in the Waffle House parking lot. As you can see the setup, we got a ring light tripod, and we got a power bank down here. I'm on this table, we got a laptop, we got a mic. So yeah, I'm actually streaming outside the Waffle House without blocking traffic or anything. A lot of stuff going on in this parking lot. Oh, I don't like those expressions. What's going on here? Okay, y'all heard of Minecraft before? Minecraft? Yeah, let me show y'all. So the game Minecraft, yes. All right, so I'm building the Waffle House logo. Let me put this down so I can show you better. So I do live streams, and that's what I'm doing right now. So I built the Burger King logo in Minecraft, I don't know, like a week ago right there. And then there's the Taco Bell logo, there's the Target logo. So I go around the different businesses building logos in the parking lot, essentially. So those aren't pleasant expressions, so...
We're just trying to figure out what are you using this for?
What do you mean using, exactly?
Using our logo
Oh, I'm just building it for fun. It's not like to slander you guys or anything. It's like, just...
So you're just really doing it for streaming?
Yeah. It's not like, oh, I'm protesting Waffle House or anything, no. It's just for fun, so...
This is private property, so...
Okay.
There are laws. Yeah. I wouldn't want you to be violated.
Yeah, it would suck if there were cops right nearby, you know? So
How long you planning on being here?
maybe like an hour or so. I've done 2 letters so far, and it takes time to build each letter, but I'm making progress. So well, if you guys want me to go, just let me know. And
I mean, we don't want to impede on what you got going, but just want to know what you're using this for.
yeah, it's just for fun. So
All right. Enjoy your day.
have a good one. We good, bro? Chat, I'll tell you what. Let me tell y'all, bro. Let me tell y'all. I can tell just by looking at employees if I'm fucked or not. I can tell. I've done this long enough to know if I see an employee approaching me with a certain look on their face, that I'm screwed. Okay, I've been doing this long enough to know. So when I saw those 2 employees standing there and I saw the looks on their faces, I was like, oh, we're cooked. We're actually screwed. I thought for sure that interaction was going to end with me getting kicked out. I was going to tell them what I was doing, and they're like, yeah, you can't be here. But somehow I sweet talked them out of it. They were focused. What are you using our logo for? I'm going to burn it. And I'm going to set my laptop on fire. I'm just building it for fun. Just for fun. Like, I've never gotten that question before. That's interesting. But yeah, we somehow managed to survive that without getting kicked out. So, hell yeah. Yeah, I thought for sure. That's probably the most certain I've ever been that they were going to kick me out. And somehow they didn't. So, we'll take it. Imagine if it rains. Yeah, that would quite suck now, wouldn't it? He was looking while I said I'm burning it. Oh god, that was a joke. And if anything, I'm building it virtually. That doesn't mean anything. Now the person is not pulled over. I heard the cop say, have a good day, and then they drove off. Truck low-key got kind of close. Jeez. Alright, we're kind of on a time crunch. Here's the thing, chat. That guy asked me, how long do you think you're going to be here? You got a low ball. Okay, I can't tell him, it could be like 2.5 hours at this rate. No, you got a low ball. Probably just an hour. It's not gonna be long. You got a low ball. You gotta hurry up though, because we're low-key on a time crunch. They were kind of okay with it, but we should probably get moving. So enough yapping, let's lock in, bro. Alright, so we gotta build the F. And there's 2 Fs in a row, so this should be pretty quick. Alright, so 3 thick, we'll do that. Hello, Dad, what's up, pasta? Since when do I have a son? Okay. Alright, so that's the stick of the F. So we're going to extend it out. How far should we extend it exactly? That's a good question. It's about... Okay, it's not quite as far as it is tall. Let's just do this and see how it looks. I think that looks good. And then the other part of the F is near the middle. It's like right on the middle. So if we have a set middle, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So it's 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 1. That's 13 blocks. So there is a middle. There is an exact middle, right? 6 blocks on each side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did I miscount? Is this only 12 blocks tall? It is 12 blocks tall. So there isn't an exact middle, which is unfortunate, but that's okay. We can work with that. I didn't even say 6, 7. I counted the 6 and I stopped, bro. Okay. Does the F... Let's see. Alright, the middle of the F goes out as far as the top of the F. Alright, that's our F. What do we think? What do we think of our F? I think that looks pretty accurate. Does this look good? Is this a good F, yes or no? What do we think? Too wide? Is F3 plus D to clear chat? Yeah. Too close? Oh, you're actually right. It is too close. You're going to stream snipe me and give me a wedgie? Well, we may discover a few things about ourselves if that happens. All right, you're right. It is too close. You guys are totally right. I didn't even notice. It is way too close. Pre-type. That's a good F. Too short. Too short? You think so? It's definitely too close. It is definitely too close. So let's move it over. I agree. Totally agree. I forgot to take into account. We'll just do 2 blocks, but I think it could be as much as 3. But we'll see. And guys, the way I move over letters, I just use pistons because I don't want to rebuild and potentially mess it up. And chat's like, no, you had a block here. This way, we get the exact F as it is, just moved over. How the fuck I got internet? Top secret information, bro. All right, what do we think? Is this a proper distance or should it be 1 more block over? Because low-key, I think it could be another block over. I think we should move this 1 more block over, shouldn't we? 1 more? People are saying it's good. I taught you a new trick with pistons. It doesn't work if the letters are too big, but at this size, no? Really? Put yellow behind then the side. I agree with that take. All right, we're going to put yellow behind it and we'll decide. That looks good. Yeah, people on Twitch agreeing it's fine. 3 would be too far. All right, Rezi's a sub on Twitch, so I got to take his opinion more seriously than everybody else's. So he's also a stream sniper, which makes him even cooler. And he says it's fine, so it's probably fine. Okay, let's build this all the way down. F is too wide. Y'all think so? We'll decide that as well. We'll decide that too. If you think the F is too wide, let me know. And we can try getting rid of 1 block at the edge just to see. Thanks for the follow, Ender, Ism, Shism, whatever the fuck. Make the bottom part of the F longer? The fuck does that mean? Bottom part longer. I like that sound because it means I get follows on TikTok. But I think I may have to change it because when I make clips of the stream and people hear that, they're like, oh, what is correct sounding? All right, so guys, this is our F. What do we think of the F? Is it far enough? Dude, low key, I think we should move it 1 more block. I think we should move it 1 more block over. What do you think? What do y'all think, bro? Copy distance from W to A. Well, that's kind of tricky. But 1 more block, move. 1 more. 1 more block. It seems like the sentiment is to move it over a block. So I think we're going to do it. I think we're going to do it. And I agree with that statement. It's really close. It's really split, but I think it's just barely edging for move it over. So we're gonna move it over. Make it skinnier. Should we make it skinnier as well? Is that something else to consider? I don't think so. Should we make it skinnier? Should we make it skinnier? Yes or no? I don't know. Nice green screen. Thanks, guys. It looks pretty convincing, doesn't it? It's good. Yeah, I like you guys saying no because it's less work. So yeah, we're not gonna make it skinnier. If it really needs it, then we will. But look how easy that was to move it. All right, guys, we moved the F over. I think that's the play. I think we cooked. Lazy? No, that's smart. Slow come wolf. Perfect. All right. Hell yeah, guys. I'm glad you like it. All right, so we have WAF on the board. And the next letter is easy. It's another F. Yeah, we'll do 3 blocks apart, but I'm not going to lie, chat. What do y'all think? Do you think the F is closer to the second F is closer to the first F than the first F is closer to the A? It feels like the second F is closer to the first F. It's like maybe only 2 blocks away instead of 3, but I don't know. I'm just going to do 3 blocks away and keep it easy. 2 blocks? 2? 2 it def is, yeah. 2 block gap. So y'all see the vision just like me, bro. Okay, 2 blocks. 2 blocks then. 2 blocks. If that makes sense. All right. Rezi's trusting the opinion of the GOAT. All right, guys, we got to build the same letter again. So this will be pretty quick and easy. Let's do it. They're not all the same distance, bro. That's 3 blocks. Okay. Make the F a P. No. Wait, is this real? Chat, do you think it's real or do you think it's fake? Real or fake? What do you think, bro? Alright, how far did I make this go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Only 6. Nothing more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's def AI. Real? Most people think it's real. That's good. Y'all have your heads or your brains in your head. Sometimes you don't. They're gonna rob me? Well, not if I finish before sundown. Alright, so this is the second F. I think the distance... Ooh, is the distance good? I'm gonna add the yellow. We'll add the yellow background. Smartest stream idea? Yeah, it's a smart way to get hypothermia. Way too cold out here. But this jacket is doing a good job. You've been watching the whole time. It's definitely real. How many of y'all been watching the whole time, bro? Y'all real fans, bro. I wish I could just use world edit. I've thought about it, but like I think there's a magic to placing every block by hand, you know? It's kind of an appeal to that. So, I've not used world edit for this series ever. It's all been in creative though. If I was doing survival, it would just take too long, I think. Alright. Why is the gun by the red truck just sitting there? What are you talking about? Gun by the red truck? Oh, guy. That was a horrendous typo. Who said that? I should ban your ass for that. My God, that is a horrible typo. Y and N aren't even close. Horrible typo, bro. Screw you. There's not even a guy. Like, what? I don't even see a guy over there. Bro, fuck you, whoever said that shit. Unbelievable. Why is there a gun just sitting over there by the truck? I'm like, what now? Oh, a guy. Okay. Now, you can't just walk away. You know that meme? You know that meme of Superman grabbing someone? That's you right now. That's me and you, bro. Get back here. No. No. Do not play with my emotions like that. Overreaction, final boss. You gotta get the clip somehow. Alright, guys. We have finished the second F. Is it a good distance? What do we think? Is it a good distance? Yes or no? I should probably make the webcam brighter. I think. How's that? Yeah, it's better. 1 minute's crazy. How is streaming going so far? We low-key could get kicked out, so we gotta hurry. Yes, it's good. Why is there a D in the A? It's just how the cards fell, bro. Is this a good distance for the F? Yes or no? Or should the F be 1 block further? Further or nah? Further or nah between the two Fs? What do we think? Further. Yeah, the distance is kind of amplified on this smaller scale, so I'm gonna say further. If we could do like half a block further, that would be perfect, but there's no vertical slabs in this game because Mojang hates fun. So, chat, I'll tell you what, if there are vertical slabs in Hightail, I'll switch tomorrow, bro. Literally, I will build a logo in Hightail if there's vertical slabs. But I don't know if there are. And I don't know if the game looks like a 2010 Minecraft iPhone ripoff, bro. It's like terrible. Alright, I think that spacing is better. Alright, so we have WAF on the board, bro. 4 out of 11 letters. We're making progress here. So now we have to do an L. And good news, guys, L, besides I, is like the easiest letter we could do. So we have an easy letter coming up. Let's keep going, bro. Keep the grind up. How am I allowed to do this? I don't know if I'd say allowed, bro. Hold on, let me find the distance. 3 blocks away, 3 blocks away. Chat, we had 2 employees come out earlier, and the looks on their faces, I was like, oh, I'm getting kicked out like right now type shit. They had scowls. They were not happy, bro. And I thought for sure they were going to kick me out. And I told them what I was doing, and they're like, okay. But the question they asked, which is kind of a sus question, is how long you think you're going to be here? And I had the low ball them. I told them an hour, but it could be longer. I'm trying to get the logo done first. But, I don't know. Hope we don't get kicked out, but it's definitely a possibility today. So, I'm going to say the L goes out 6 blocks just like the F does. Look to be the same distance. Yo, WAP, shut the fuck up. Stop spamming the same dumbass message. It's not AI. Good L. Alright, guys, this is our L. We have Waffle on the board. Pretty good. So now let's build the background. It's a very easy letter. I love building easy letters occasionally. It helps with the immersion of the logo, I think. Oh my god. Be careful what you wish for, bro, because now everyone on TikTok is spamming AI. God damn it, dude. Y'all are brain dead. Let me be your boyfriend. I'm not looking for a boyfriend, Alice. I'm sorry to disappoint you. Any ladies in chat? Nah, I'd probably never date a fan. That shit would be weird. Why not go inside and get a job? Censor that word next time, please. That was very triggering. Alright, we're building the background for the L right now. See, I like to do my backgrounds complete, not half-ass them. I did half-ass them for the Best Buy logo that's over there, but not anymore. I build the full background all the way through and through, so... Yeah, how could AI people who say it's AI... low-key aren't that smart, I'm sorry to tell you. Alright, so that's the background, chat. Let's see how the logo looks. We are almost done with the word waffle. And good news again, we have another easy easy letter coming up. E. It is going to be kind of difficult because we don't have an exact middle for the middle piece, but it hopefully should be okay. I'll just make it the same height as the L, or the F. Alright. PewDiePie married a fan. Marzia wasn't a fan, was she? I mean, if she was a fan, it was probably when he was a nobody, so, like, whatever. I don't know, but that's still a weird dynamic. I know Philza married a fan. Plucked somebody out of his Twitch chat. That's low-key crazy. Brighter, a little bit brighter on the webcam. There we go. Yeah, it's CGI. I know the difference, bro. People don't know that difference anymore. You'd be scared to play out in the open. Well, it's understandable. Alright, chat, it is time for the E. I'm going to say it's 3 blocks away because that distance has been working pretty well so far. Let's do it. Go touch the door. Tony, I don't really want to touch the door. Can't you just believe it's real? I'm low-key busy right now. I'm building the logo. I don't have time to get up, walk around, leave my setup unattended. Just believe that's real, okay? Okay. Ooh. Lock in. Lock in. Again, only I would notice this because I'm actually here. Do you happen to notice the middle part of the E goes out just a little bit less far than the top and the bottom? Do y'all notice that? So we're going to have to reflect that in our build. The top and the bottom will go out 6 blocks, and the middle will go out 5 blocks. So let's do that. Rolly chair fixes that problem. Well, then my chair is safe, but my setup isn't. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Mass unfollowing since he won't touch the door. Chat, you're overreacting, bro. Do y'all really want me to touch the door? I'm low-key scared to touch the door today. Because I'm not on the greatest terms. Chat, should I touch the door, yes or no? Alright, I'll touch the door. I'm just going to touch it. I'm not going to open it. I'm just going to touch it. Because I'm not on the best of terms with the employees, so let's do it. Good boy. Zesty hall walk. Come on, bro. He's getting kicked out for that. Yeah, I'm touching the door because the building's fake. That's why. Why'd that guy just caress the door? It'd be even weirder if I opened it and just let go and walked away, wouldn't it? I don't know. Who's a good boy? I am! Alright, let's continue, bro. So we need to make it the same height as the F. Oh, this is gonna look stupid, bro. I'm scared to see what you guys are gonna think of this E when it's done. Oh, that's not bad. What do y'all think of the E? What do y'all think of the E? Is that a good E? Is that a good waffle, bro? Is that a good waffle? Get a hamburger? Nobody goes to Waffle House to get burgers. It looks good, beautiful, hell yeah. Now, chat. Does this look better? Does this look better? Better or worse? Better or worse? Better or worse? Better or worse? What do we think? Better, worse? Oh, this is split. This is tough to say. I think it's mostly worse. Okay, I can't get an exact middle, which is unfortunate, so we're gonna have to do the same thickness like this, which means it kind of isn't spaced out right, but it is what it is, bro. I was really split there. Better with equal space. Oh, Twitch was kind of split as well. Move out of the frame, you can't see. I'm not blocking the E. The E has an overbite. Looks worse now. Here's an idea. Here's an idea. I already have piston and redstone blocks in my inventory. I didn't even realize. Here's an idea. I'm kind of scared to do this. If we had wool slabs, we could do something like this. What about something like this? From a distance, you can't even tell. What about that? What about that? Better, yes, yeah. Perfect, I saw somebody say. Solid adds depth to it, depth better. So we're doing a little sneaky secret here. We're using a different type of block that you just can't tell from a distance. We're using black stone slabs since there's no wool slabs, and it seems to work.
Your mama, that's why you're on the passenger side of your homegirl's ride. Come in later, talk to me when you get some money and some slabs. Bye. I'll pick your cotton. I'll pick your cotton.
No, the fuck she didn't. No, the fuck she did not. Did you hear that? Did you hear that shit? Did you hear the last thing she said? Did you hear the last thing she said? I know your license plate, bitch. I know your license plate, bro. Holy shit. Holy shit. I'm not going to say the license plate out loud, but I just copied it down, took a screenshot. Holy fuck. She did not just do that. I was like, oh, this is kind of funny. Look at these silly women having their argument together. These two arch enemies or whatever. Oh, they're going back and forth. And then she ended with that. No. And she was white, bro. She was white. She was white. That's fucking crazy. I don't think I've ever experienced something like that in person. A truly racially charged insult like that. That's awful. Holy shit. She took it way too far, bro. I don't even know what it was about. But that was too far, bro. That is unreal. It's not like my setup is camouflaged. Like, if she had looked a little bit over, she could have seen there's some guy with a webcam talking to a mic. I don't know if she realized that she was heard in 4K audio saying that twice. Wow. What happened? What happened, guys, if you missed it, we had a person in this red car. There's 3 red cars right here for some reason. We had a person in this red car having some banter with somebody else on the road when they were stopped at the light. And they were going back and forth, throwing insults. And then the person in that car who was white said to the person in that car who was black, "Go pick your cotton, bitch." I was like, oh. And then she said it twice. She said it a second time. And chat heard. Everybody heard. I'm like, that's fucking crazy, dude. W paid actors. I'm just kidding, bro. I'd never pay people to say that shit. But that's fucking crazy that actually just happened. We had a lot of weird stuff happen at this Waffle House, bro. She doubled down. I couldn't believe it, bro. Alright, let's continue, I guess. Let's hurry up with this build. I want to get out of here, bro. I want to get out of here. Are there any other good black slabs, bro? Any other good black slabs? No, I think we have the best ones. Okay. What did she say? She said some racially charged insult at a black person while being white. Short of saying the N-word, but not that short, so. I don't think black terracotta slabs even exist, bro. Waffle House ain't safe. The sun is setting. I want to get out of here, bro. Why not use World Edit? Why not be lame and boring? Look, I've thought about using World Edit for the boring parts like this, but I think there's a magic to placing every block by hand, don't you think? So, the mobs are gonna get me IRL. I know, bro. Very interesting environment at this Waffle House. The balls on that lady to say that is fucking crazy. Becomes personal for every block. I remember every block I've placed, bro. Each and every block is special. Like this block right here was the last one. And now, chat, we have the word waffle complete. We are almost done. We are over halfway done with the Waffle House logo. Here's all we have to do. We have to do an H, which is going to be easy. We have to do an O, which probably will be easy. We have to do a U, which will also probably be easy. Then we have to do an S. But then we have to do another E, and that's the exact same E, so that'll be easy. But that S is going to be the hardest letter here. And that's going to be tricky, but see what we can do. Make the word house under the waffle. That's not how it is in real life, bro. The word house, it's like 12 blocks away from waffle at least. So we're going to have to make a big space here. Don't curve the S. Did you just tell me not to make it realistic? Come on now. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And start the letter here. So a 12 block gap for house. I think 6 block is going to be too close. 12 may not even be enough. I didn't even say it. Stop putting that in chat. I'm going to try 15. Way too far? I think it's too close. Bro calculated the blocks IRL. That's insane. I am insane. All right, so this is 12. So 13, 14, 15, and then the block starts here. Okay. 15 blocks away. This may not even be totally accurate, but it gets the distance pretty good. So we're going to try this to start, I think. Is this far enough? Is the H going to be far enough from the E at this distance? Accurately, what do we think? Yeah, it's either 15 or 18. I think 15 is fine for now. So let's continue, bro. It's good. Yes. Giggity goo. All right, let's go. All right, so we got to make it all the way up. This is probably going to be my biggest logo yet, which is kind of crazy. It's very long. It's a lot of letters. 11 letters. I think that's the most letters I've ever done. Burger King was 10, but it's all condensed, you know? This is a lot more, so... I look like Logan 30 Care. Who is Logan? Hello.
Hello.
What do you think? It's a live stream. You heard of Twitch before?
Yeah, I've heard of Twitch before.
So
Is that PewDiePie?
is that PewDiePie? I've gotten that a few times from my viewers. So as you can see, I'm building the Waffle House logo in Minecraft. So I got Waffle so far. I did Taco Bell before. I've done Burger King. I did Target. So
Are you like going to places and live streaming in front of them?
yep, I was outside of a Taco Bell for that, outside of Burger King for this, and now I'm outside of Waffle House. So we finished Waffle, so I'm making progress here.
What's next?
That's a good question. You know, I did the new Burger King logo, as you can see, but I haven't done the old Burger King logo, and that looks like it could be more of a challenge because it's all curved and shit. So that's something to think about. I don't know if Wawa is well known enough among like the United States to do, but I'd like to do the Wawa logo.
Yeah, definitely do. I think around Florida at least.
Yeah, and I've thought about Circle K, stuff like that, but I don't know.
Got some people on there too.
576 on TikTok. You want to say hi? Do you want to have a name or
What?
you want to have?
Brendan. Hello.
This is Brendan. Say hi to Brendan, everybody. Let's see what Twitch is saying.
What's your Twitch?
It's Austin the Wingman here. I'll put it on screen for you. Austin the Wingman.
How do you spell that?
Right there. I'm also on YouTube.
Austin the Wingman. Ah, okay.
It's kind of a mouthful, so.
I gotta show my wife.
Awesome. Have a good one, bro. Awesome. See, usually when people comment on the stream, they're smiling, they think it's cool. Those Waffle House employees earlier, not so much. But Brendan. W. Brendan, bro. W. Brendan. Brendan's got a wife, so he's winning more at life than I am. So congratulations to Brendan. The van is finally leaving. Yeah, that red van, it's on its way. So sad, bro. All right, let's continue. Chat, type 3 if I'm muted. Somebody on TikTok says I'm muted. Watch this, bro. Thanks for the follow, Volk. I bet that's Brendan, isn't it? Volk? Is that Brendan, bro? The employees were suspicious, and they almost asked me to leave, but they didn't. All right, so the middle of the H is the same height as the E. Oh, you know what we should do? Here's what we should do. We should fix the Fs, shouldn't we? The same way we did to the E. With the slab method, don't you think? All right, chat. Which F is better? Which F is better? The first F or the second F? Which do we like more? Yo, Brendan here. I don't know if I believe you. He was asking for the Twitch. Hey, that's Brendan. Hell yeah, bro. W. Brendan. Second? All right. People seem to like the second F more, which is good because that's more accurate. I just wanted to get validation before I went through with it. See, most people are like Brendan. They're cool, they're kind, pleasant, interested in the idea. They think it's cool, if not a little bit silly. That's what I like, bro. All right, that looks great. So now we have to do the same thing with the H. No hate, but aren't I embarrassed? Look, I'll tell you what, Trusted. There were times when I could not imagine doing this, okay? Probably a year ago, I couldn't imagine doing something like this. Like, being out front of a business with people around and shit, that was kind of scary for me. But we've come a long way since then, and my confidence has gone up, at least in this area of my life, and it's not so bad. So, no, I'm okay. I'm all right. We'll go in and get a waffle. We haven't gotten 5,000 coins on TikTok, so we're not going to get a waffle until we do. Is the filters right on here? I feel like I'm just so loud today. No, it's fine. Saw me on Instagram, had the follow. Hell yeah, Trouble. We'd love to see it. I had 19K the last time you saw me. Now I'm at 52K. Yep. It's mainly from those videos I posted, but yeah, we've come a long way, bro. It is crazy. All right. So how long should the middle of the H be? Okay, I got it. Ooh, actually, I don't know if I got it. See, the thing is, okay, it should be 4. I think it should be 4, even though that's going to be slightly inaccurate. I think it ought to be 4 blocks long. The employees outside, are they? Are they actually, bro? Oh, I wasn't showing on Twitch. I'm sorry, bro. Will I eat the waffle on stream? Only if we get enough money to order one. But yes, I'd eat whatever I got. Do I have a Bass Pro Shops in my area? I do have a Bass Pro Shops, but it has bad internet. I've gone there and I've tested it out. No, the internet's bad. It doesn't work, unfortunately. So it's been an hour. Go get the waffle. We haven't reached our sub goal on Twitch or our gift goal on TikTok. We're not getting food until that happens, or if that it may not happen. We've got a logo to build, bro. Yeah, I've gotten kicked out before. Almost got kicked out today. All right, so these last few blocks, what do we think of the H? Yo, that is a good H. What do we think of that H? WH, chat? What do we think? WH? I think that's a WH, bro. I think that's a WH. Amazing H. It's not that difficult, but I think it is pretty good. Middle longer, maybe? Oh, it gets me out of my comfort zone. All right, Jaden, believe that. Car tire screeching. I need to get out of this Waffle House, bro. Should we make the middle longer? Yes or no? Longer middle, yes or no? Longer or keep it the same? Is this not considered loitering? Most people saying no. I think I agree with you for the most part. W car accident. Can you send a link? A link for what, buddy boy? Most people are saying no. I think it's fine like this. I think it's fine. Am I actually at Waffle House? Nah. I'm at a Burger King right now, actually. I didn't have a Waffle House in my area, so I'm actually outside of a Burger King, but I have a green screen to make it look like I'm at a Waffle House, you know? Modern problems require modern solutions. All right, filling in this yellow is going to take forever. But we got to do it. We got to do it. Burger King is across the street? No, it's not. No, there's no Burger King across the street. What are you talking about? No. This is so tough. Hell yeah. Yeah, put the yellow behind, then look. That's a good point. We'll reassess after this is done. I'll tell you what would be pretty useful, actually, is having unlimited reach. That would make this a lot easier. So I can just look up and say, hey, put the block. That low-key should be a feature in creative. Like, why isn't it? Just use world edit. Just cheat. That's what you guys are telling. Just cheat, Austin. Have no dignity in yourself. Just take the easy way out. We have to have blood, sweat, and tears and hypothermia to prove that we actually deserve to complete this logo. Place my bed, the sun setting. Good point. If only I could sleep away the night in real life. Wait, you can. Chad, you can sleep away the night in real life. That's true. Totally forgot beds are actually real. The problem is sleeping is not as easy as it is in Minecraft. You can't just right click and call it a night. Sometimes there's monsters nearby. You use world edit for your pixel art? Cheater. Axiom increases the range. Okay. What logo? MXRI, what logo do you think I'm building? Take a look above my head. What business am I in front of? And then make a guess as to what logo I could possibly be building right now. What do you think? What a poet. Thanks. Walk to the door. I'm busy. Waffle House. House Waffle. Correct. All right. That was a lot of yellow wool, but we have put in the background. We have the H complete. What do we think of Waffle H? Call it a day here and say the H is an abbreviation, but no. We got more to do. Do Publix next? Yeah, we could do Publix at some point, but it's just difficult to find a Publix that doesn't have a bunch of plants in the mulch out front. But the longest you've been in a stream? Hell yeah, Toby. You must like what you see. All right, guys, I think it's time for auto exposure. Yes, it is. Why are the lights flickering? What's up with that? Oh, it's lights across. Oh, it's the sunlight and cars are driving by. Disney World in the parking lot? Maybe. We'll see. Can I run? Not very impressively, but yeah. All right. The O is actually pretty close. I say it's 2 blocks away at its closest closest point. Why am I actually at Waffle House? Because I'm actually building the logo. What does it look like, bruh? All right, so we have 12 blocks of real estate. And this is pushing it right here. So let's do this kind of a thing, I think. Let's do 2, and then we'll do 4. All right, let's get the basic shape of the O down. 4, and then we'll do 2, and then we'll do 2 up like this way, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we do 2, and then we do 2. Okay, what about this O? What about this shape of the O? I think this has potential to look pretty good. Let's fill it all in, and we'll see. So we do that, and then we do that, and we do that. Imagine if someone takes my setup. I don't want to imagine that. My Wii setup? Put some respect on it, bro. Come on. It's not Wii. Okay. Yo, what about this O? W-O? I think that's a great O. Perfect. Not bad, not bad, not bad. All right, I like that, I like that. We got Waffle Ho. Hell yeah, bruh. Making progress here. Sending an innocent picture? Okay, buddy boy. You do that then if you want, I guess. Do IKEA next? That was the first logo I did. I already did IKEA. Sorry to tell you. Yeah, Disney World would probably kick me out as well. It's okay. It's better than okay, bro. Come on now. Make it one more bigger. I don't think that works because it's symmetrical all the way around. Use slabs. I can't use... I guess I could use stairs, but like why? I think it looks fine like this. Yeah, we got to do the U and then we'll do the S. It's not a Waffle House, it's a Waffle Home. Exactly right. Should you run to the Waffle House to say hi? Sure, if you're just going to say hi and you're not planning on nicking my setup. Oh, we went too far. Ooh, I was in the zone right there. Which Waffle House am I at? I'm not telling you. Luckily, I haven't shown my location at all this stream, so you guys don't know my address, right? Okay. What's the hardest logo I've built yet? That's a good question. I think JCPenney took the longest. It took 2.5 hours for the JCPenney's logo, although there were a bunch of moments in between. And I didn't even finish it because I got kicked out. Taco Bell had a very graphically based logo, which I thought would be tough. And it took some time, but it wasn't that bad. All right, we have the background done for the O, and I think it's looking fantastic. So you got to do the U now. Let's see. Same distance, 2 blocks away at its closest point. Let's do it. What's my favorite logo? I don't know if I have a favorite, to tell you the truth. Guys, I'll show you the setup at the end of the stream, and I'll walk to the background. I'll do jumping jacks. I'll hump the ground, whatever. Okay, just let me finish the logo first, and then we can talk about all that. Wendy's next? Maybe. Another ad. I'm sorry, bro. How am I live at Waffle House? I don't know, Big. How am I? Okay, let's see. The U doesn't curve down until it's like the same level as the O. So like, let's try this. Hooters next. I know why you're suggesting that one, buddy. I don't know if you're gonna find what you're looking for at this time of year, though. 1, 2, 3, and then yeah. How far does this go? I don't think the curve is quite the same as the O. It's very close, but I don't think it's quite the same. So I'm going to try something like this. Okay. I thought that was a cop car. It was really professional looking. I've done lows already. I know it's too aggressive of a curve down, I think. Let's try like this kind of a thing. No. No. They're just getting the dumpster, okay. What about this? I feel like that's too far apart. I feel like the center things are too far apart. So let's try this. Then we'll do... How about that? How about this U? What do we think? Good U? WU? U's are kind of tricky, bro. Yes. Walk around. What logo took the most detail? Probably Taco Bell. Almost certainly Taco Bell. WU? I don't know if I like it that much, but it's okay. It's kind of hard to get the curvature down, you know? We got Waffle House on the board, bro. I'm low-key sweating under this jacket, which is kind of strange because it's 47 degrees out, but I'll take it. Get rid of the 2 in the middle. I don't think that's going to work. Needs to be longer. I tried longer and it was too long. I feel like this is the best the U's going to get, to tell you the truth. Thanks for the rose, Louis. This is an easier logo in the sense that, like, the letters are pretty blocky and straightforward, but it's a lot of work. Like, it's been an hour and a half and I still have the hardest letter yet to come. And I think this is the most amount of letters I've ever done. Like, I've done IKEA, which is 4 letters. I've done Target, which is 6 letters. Burger King was 10. Taco Bell was 8. This one's 11. So I think this is the most amount of letters I've ever had to build for a logo. So, I mean, they all have their own challenges. I need the red. With how cold it's getting, I think you're going to be lucky if you get the S and the E, bro. Yeah, I'm in Florida, but it's still cold. Use flint and steel. Yeah, right, buddy. Sure you would like that, huh? All right. We have How on the board. Waffle How. Now it is time for the worst letter yet. The S. And the lights have turned on, you see. Chat, this S is going to be the death of me, bro. It's going to be the death of me. Not only is it curvy as shit, it's not symmetric at all. This S is going to be horrible, bro. Between W and H, I don't like what it has to be between the W and the E and the H. When you look from a distance, it looks more accurate. It's supposed to be like that. All right, guys, it's time to build the S. This is going to suck. Worst letter yet. 3 blocks away. Let's get that right at least. 1, 2, 3, and then start there. Okay, so it goes down like... All right. Lock in, chat, lock in. Y'all think I can do the S? Let's see. This is going to be very, very tricky. Say 2 block gap below, but maybe not up top. No, it probably should be. Then it's the same width as the U, so I just dropped my block. It's not a green screen. It's the same width as the U, so it's like 3, 4, 10. It's a nice even number. All right, 10 blocks wide. So now say it goes like this, and then it starts to curve up like right here. 2, 5, 2. Let's do like this kind of a thing. 2, 5, 2, 1. So that's like the entire length of the S that we have to work with. No, I don't like that. I don't like that, actually. What about this, actually? Maybe that's good. And then it, like, goes around and it curves out. I have a power bank for power. Quite an unsurprising answer, but yeah. Yeah, it's a pretty empty Waffle House, I think. No, we gotta have this block here. And it's pretty horizontal, but then it like curves up around. Hey, Pluto, can you stop spamming apples, please, bro? And fucking up the chat. Okay, let's I'm just gonna freeball this section to kind of get the space down. Alright, it's okay if everybody's doing it. If everybody's spamming apples, then alright. But if it's just one person, it's like, come on. Am I showing the workers the logo? I don't think they like me too much. We'll think about it. Alright, guys, what do we think of the S? It needs some work. It needs some work. But what needs to be done to it, bro? I must be East Coast. I sure am. What needs to be done to the S, chat? Because it doesn't quite look like the one on the building there. At least there's no sun in my eyes right now. Joe with the red apples, trying to be unique. I'm nothing like y'all. The middle line is too high. I don't necessarily disagree, so let's try making it lower. Still needs the thickness. That looks really bad. I need to leave that area. I'm trying to get done with the logo so I can. Believe me. I'm in front of the Waffle House, actually. Is the S any better? Is it better or worse? How is this S, bro? Oh, man. Walk to the store if it's not fake. I'm busy right now. It's just hard to get some of this detail in, you know? Yes? Devil Dog really likes this. Is this a good S? Ruined it. You know, somebody else doesn't like it. Break the 2. No, we can't. We can't break the 2 on the far right because it does go out that far. I'm a cutie patootie. Thanks, Destiny. But how's my S? That's what I'm more interested in. Is the S good? I know I'm a cutie patootie, but is the S? It was good before. Of course it was good before. This is rough, bro. Well, this is about what it was before. Bottom is too fat. People want the S to go on a diet, so let's give them what they want. I think that's worse, so I'm going to keep it fat. Yeah, we could use slabs, I guess, but... It's looking better, but top spacing is skinnier than the bottom. That's true. I think it's better. Slabs are horrible. Horrible. I think that's an overreaction. What's up, Mr. Orbital? Symmetrical flip. I'm good. I still always try my best. I sure do. That's really good. Something about this isn't working for me. Slab top right. You definitely could sprinkle a few more slabs around here. What about that? Actually, I'll tell you what. Put a slab right here and right there. What about this? What about that? Is this a good S? Oh, man, I hate S's, bro. It's cutesy like me, baby boo. Thanks, Destiny. It's perfect. You love it. It looks good. Fire. Okay. People seem to like it. The S is the hardest letter, so we did the best we could. We sprinkled in a few slabs, but I think it looks okay. Gorgeous. Hell yeah. The slabs look good. Yeah, okay. All right. People seem to like the S, and that's good enough for me because the S is really difficult, and we could spend all day on it and still not get it perfect, so... God, I gotta be careful what I say here. Josh Giddy spamming. We could also use stairs, but I don't think they're worth it. I just wish there were vertical slabs. I hate that there are no vertical slabs. Chat, are there vertical slabs in Hightail? I will start building logos in Hightail if there are vertical slabs in that game. Because I'm tired of the fact you don't have vertical slabs. It's horrible. Use shelves. Holy shit, Peyton with the Galaxy. Wow, that may be the latest first Galaxy I've ever gotten. Peyton 7891 with the Galaxy. Hell yeah. Appreciate it, bro. If we somehow get to 5,000 coins donated on this live stream on TikTok, I will order something from Waffle House. But it's getting late, so y'all better hurry up. And I'm almost done with the logo. Well, thanks for the Galaxy, Peyton. It's very generous. Oh, yeah. No waffles today. It's not looking like it. I'd prefer that to be the case, Rezi, because I'm trying to get out of here before it gets dark, but I don't know. Josh, can you stop spamming the ghost? Jesus Christ. All right. So that's our S, and it looks bad if the gray slabs, but when we back up, you can hardly even tell that they're there. We have Waffle House on the board, and it looks so good. Now, chat, here's the best part. We get to end with an easy letter. We get to end with an E, and we already did an E, so we just got to do it one more time, and we're going to be done. I'm going to say 2 blocks away. Who said that? Stop spamming in my husband's chat? Okay, Destiny. Just trying to will it into existence, I guess. Alright. One more letter, chat. We just got to build another E, and we'll be done with the Waffle House logo. Let's go. Much easier than the S. And I will take it. Hurry, it's getting dark. I'm trying, okay? I'm trying. Hightail has side slabs. I hope so. Alright, how many blocks wide was this? It said something about Finn Wolfhard. My chat kind of sucks. Don't insult my beloved chat members. They don't ever spam slurs or useless copy pastas or insult my building or post my address or call me chopped or try to drive other viewers away. They never do stuff like that. Don't insult my TikTok chat. They never do things like that. Anyways, 4, 5, 6. Hey guys, if you want a cleaner chat experience, then I recommend you follow me on Twitch, because I'm live on Twitch right now. I'm also live on YouTube, and my YouTube bot hasn't been working the whole time, so I haven't seen any of these messages on YouTube until just now. Thanks to anybody watching on YouTube, but it's probably best to watch on Twitch if you want to have a horizontal experience. So, yeah, guys, Austin the Wingman on Twitch, best streamer. I appreciate it, bro. And it's a much cleaner chat on Twitch. 30 Care Logan. All right, we'll search up 30 Care Logan. This guy on Twitch thinks I look like 30 Care Logan. Logan 30 Ace, SML Logan. Why'd you have to say a weird ass name? Chat, do I look like this guy? Be honest. Do I look like this guy? Now look, I'm not trying to throw any random strays to people I don't know and I've never interacted with, whose content I've never seen. But come on. If this guy is a 5, I'm at least an 8. Okay? Come on, bro. Like, my haircut is infinitely better than him, okay? No disrespect to SML Logan. I've gotten compared to him a lot, but come on, bro. Cut me some slack, bro. I'm not hating on Logan. I've never seen his content, honestly, so I can't really properly hate on him or like him. But I look more mature than him. Thanks, bro. As I'm sitting outside a Waffle House on a random Thursday night. Younger version? I look like a younger version. My God, somebody said this is the best way to use your 15-year-old self or something. Like, he called me 15 years old. I'm like, come on, bro. I know I look younger than my age. Chad, how old do you think I am? How old do you think your beloved favorite streamer is? How old, bro? I'm curious, because people tend to think I'm younger than I am. 14. 15, 19, 40. Some of these aren't legit. There's a lot of correct answers here. My king is 26. Destiny, I'm about to disappoint you with this one, bro. 22, 24, 12. People saying older than I used to be getting. Okay, it's probably the jacket that makes me look older. Probably the fit that's carrying. I honestly look 14. Okay, thanks for that one, bruh. I'm 22, guys. I turned 22 last November. Big reveal. All right, let's stop lollygagging around. We got to hurry. Let's continue building the E. We're almost done with the logo. 16, 17. All right. That's the E complete. It was so easy. Now we just got to build the background. We just got to build the background and we're going to be done. We're so close. We are so close. There were a lot of 22s. Either I look my age or chat knows me. I'm not sure which. Dude, if Waffle House kicks me out right now, this would be like the saddest ending to a logo building in history. So I hope that doesn't happen. I'm doing a live stream. Yeah, you ever heard of Twitch?
I've heard of Twitch, yeah.
Yeah, so what I'm doing right now is I'm building the Waffle House logo in Minecraft. You heard of Minecraft, the game?
I've heard of Minecraft.
Yeah. So I've gone around to like different businesses and I built different logos, like I did JCPenney, IKEA, Taco Bell, Burger King, that kind of thing. I got like 400 people watching on TikTok. They kind of like this sort of thing. Waffle House, here, I'll try to show it to you. I'm almost done. You caught me like right as I'm about to finish. Oh, so you've been here a while then, huh?
There's been cops and shit.
Somebody got pulled over here. I was like, oh my God.
Holy fuck, you are building a Waffle House.
And I think it looks pretty good. Yeah. All I have to do is finish this last bit of yellow behind the E.
And then I got it. Set it up like an airplane flies around and pulls it like the banners.
Oh man, that would be cool. That would probably take another 5 hours though, but
I bet you get more followers.
That's true. What do we think? Should we build an airplane pulling it around like a flag, chat?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Keep it up, brother.
Hell yeah. I'll do my best. Have a good one. Yeah, we're really close, bro. We just got to fill in this yellow and we'll be done. You were convinced it was a green screen. It's still a green screen. That was just a paid actor, bro. That's only the second person to say something besides the employees themselves. W idea, now I got to do it. Fuck no. That's honestly a fire idea. It's kind of iffy with how, you know, I'm building the logo of the business, but the business doesn't have an airplane. I like that idea, though. That is a fun, like, creative idea for sure. So shout out to him. But that's going to take forever. I don't know about all that. So let's continue, bro. We are literally almost done. We are literally so close, bro. These last few blocks, bro. All right. Do a Chick-fil-A? I want to do one soon. We'll see. What's the next logo? Could be Circle K. It could be Wawa. We'll see. All right, chat. After almost 2 hours, finally, we have finished our Waffle House logo. Look at that. There it is, bro. There it is. That is the Waffle House logo. Outside of an actual Waffle House. Right there, bro. What do y'all think? Hours for that bullshit? You're the only one who thinks that, bro. W logo? Do we think it's W? What do we think? I think it's a great logo. WWW. Hell yeah. Twitch loves it. That's what matters, bro. Hell yeah. Glad you like it, Henriksen. The spacing is too much. I don't think it is. I'm not centered with the logo. That could be part of it. There we go. W. Everyone likes the logo. Just about everyone. All right, chat. So, do y'all want me... Oh, I'm covering it on Twitch. Let me go a little bit higher then. Now y'all can see it. All right, chat. People have been calling it a green screen all day. All day. They've been swearing up, down, left, and right that it's a green screen. Chat, do you want me to walk to the background and open the door to prove it's real? Show the workers? I like that idea. I think those are workers right there. But... I don't know. Should we ask the workers if they want to see the logo? Should we ask the workers if they want to see the Waffle House logo? Yes. Yes? Okay. Are those Waffle House workers? They are. Let me ask them real quick. I'm gonna ask them if they want to see the logo. I was doing a live stream, and I was building the logo in Minecraft. And I'll show you how it turned out.
That's cool as shit.
I think it turned out pretty well, huh? Had to place every block by hand and get the spacing correct, so... But yeah.
Oh, shit. Yeah, that's cool.
Is that
Yeah.
what you've been here? You're sitting here
That's-
mapping out Gainesville on Minecraft?
Well, mapping out the businesses around, you know. But yeah, I've been here almost 2 hours. That's how long it's taken me to build it.
Her,
so.
I was watching you set up and everything.
Oh yeah?
I had a table and I was watching you set up because I watched you kind of trip a little bit. And I looked at my table they were watching you too, and I'm like, what the fuck is this guy out here doing? And one of them was like, he's got a ring camera, he's doing something. I was like, he's got to be an influencer, but what's with the ring camera? And we got sunshine right there.
Yeah, that kind of sucked until the sun set a little bit. But yeah, that's what I was doing. I went to a Burger King before, a Taco Bell, a Target, so different places like that. So Waffle House was next up.
With all of your logos.
Oh.
Look at the detail of the Taco Bell.
Yeah.
No.
Glad you guys approved. We got the Waffle House employees approving of the logo. That's awesome.
Oh, yeah, great job.
Right?
Nice to meet you guys.
Nice to meet you, Alyssa.
Alyssa, what's your name? Peyton. Alyssa and Peyton. Nice to meet y'all.
Nice to
Stay warm. I'm doing my
you
best.
too.
Have a good one. Thank you. That was awesome. Hell yeah. When I was building the Burger King logo outside of Burger King, the same thing, there was an employee outside, and I asked the employee, hey, you want to see my logo? And she was like, I'm waiting for my husband. I'm like, what kind of answer is that? But she wasn't interested, so I was kind of worried they wouldn't be interested, but they liked it. And they thought it was pretty cool, so that's awesome. And she's been working the whole time, so she saw me set up, apparently, and so did her table. More people see me than I realize, you know? All right, guys. We're about to end stream. Do you want a setup tour before I go? Type 8 if you want to see the setup one more time before we pack it up and call it quits, because we built the Waffle House logo. And it looks great, and the Waffle House employees approve of it. So, a lot of 8s. I got all these people on Twitch today. Shout out Mr. Sir Tokes-a-lot, Young Bass Live, Tangled Rabbit, Buddy Boy, Mr. Orbital. Well, you didn't type 8, but you're still here. Farter, Toby, Rezi, Casey, Threepeat, Henriksen. All these people watching on Twitch. How many views do we have on Twitch, bro? Only 18. But a lot of engaged viewers, which is what matters. We had like 28 earlier, which was crazy, because we don't really get viewers on Twitch like that. But all right, everybody wants to see the setup. I'm gonna show you the setup one more time. Let's go. All right, chat. So that's the road. Let me not show you the name of the street, but this is the entrance to the Waffle House right there. There's a gas station here. And this is my car parked right there. This is the whole parking lot. There's the Waffle House sign. And I'm on this little concrete median. And the median ends right behind me, as you can see. And this is where I've set everything up. I got my ring light tripod they were talking about. Got the power bank down below, a bucket. How cold is it? It is 47 degrees. I don't know if you can see that. It's 47 degrees. So that's why I'm all bundled up. But yeah, we have a laptop, mic, all that. So that's the setup, bro. Is the bucket not comfortable? Well, it has a foam top, so it's not awful. But if I had like a ergonomic chair, my ass would probably thank me. So maybe one day. Can I do Applebee's next? Maybe. We'll see. Dropped the license plate. Fun fact, chat, I accidentally leaked my license plate at Burger King last stream. Hopefully y'all don't go and find that VOD and expose me, but it happened. I don't think it had happened up until that point, but yeah, it doesn't need any cooling when it's 47 degrees out. So yeah, guys, I think that's it for me. We built the Waffle House logo in Minecraft, and it turned out really good. Glad you all stuck around to see its completion. Where should we go next? What logo should we build next? I'm thinking Walmart. Walmart would be cool, but the closest Walmart that could potentially have good internet is an hour away. So that's not great. There are some McDonald's around, but McDonald's logo is just like text, so I don't know. We'll have to see. So much happened today. Yeah, crazy stream, bro. But yeah, guys. Hope y'all enjoyed the live stream today. Hope you enjoyed my amazing building of the logo, of the Waffle House logo at an actual Waffle House. Thank you all for being here. And I'll see y'all in the next stream. Whenever and wherever it may be. Peace, y'all. See you in the next. Somebody said, don't leave, I'll come over in SYD on TikTok. TikTok's vibes are pretty good for the most part, but they were rowdy today. Hugh Janus, Toby, Young Bass Live, Buddy Boy, Tangled Rabbit, Henriksen, Mr. Orbital. Glad y'all are here on Twitch. I love seeing that there's a bit of a community on Twitch now, because I didn't have that shit for like a year, and we're slowly growing it, and it's awesome. I'm seeing recognizable names. It's beautiful. So I'm thankful for you all being here. And my schedule with college, it's going to be tricky. I'll tell you what, guys. I could have the longest stream of my life happen either this Sunday or this Monday, maybe. It all depends on if I'm motivated enough and how the weather conditions are. But you could see me again this weekend, so we'll see. And that's going to be a different kind of stream. But that's it for me today. You should join my Discord if you haven't already. Link on my Twitch About Me bio. Could I build the college logo? I've thought about that, Rezzy. I've actually thought about that. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. When is next stream? Could be Sunday or Monday or sometime next week. I can't give you an exact time, so you're just going to have to follow and join my Discord and stick around until you get that notification, bruh. It's hard to do these streams consistently, you know.